Alright, it's time for all of this to come to an end. Previously, we were in Russia, then we went down an elevator, and now we're gonna go down another elevator.
The dead hand?
Like I said before, there's not really much of a story to this. We're gonna be playing Jill again, basically, she's been with us for, like, the entire game, so it seems fitting that the last time we have a selection, we pick her.
Makes sense to me.
And automatic pistol is for the boss.
Makes more sense to me, I think. So they took a elevator.
Yes, they did. They took a very dramatic hexagonal elevator.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we left off right outside the elevator last time.
Yep.
Looks like we're pretty deep inside. Come on.
It's time to finish this
Man.
place off.
I'm still trying to figure out what causes this frame drop.
Ultimately, I think it's just, like, in this room, I think it's just because they have so many light sources going on at once.
That's true. It actually does look kind of impressive with that.
Like, I'm sure if you actually pay attention, it, like, stops existing up at the top and sort of loops back down below you, but...
Well, if you're doing that, you have God mode turned on.
But ultimately, this game does have a lot of different lights going on at once, and a whole shit ton of enemies at this point.
That angry albino ape seems, well, deceased now. Okay, I don't even know if that was supposed to be a falling or a climbing animation it was doing.
It's sort of a little of both, really. Every time you get on an elevator like this in a video game, that happens.
Yeah, it's true, but I don't know.
It's either a whole bunch of enemies or, like, one really strong one.
Yeah, the one boss fight that lasts just as long as the elevator.
Yeah, exactly. Resident Evil has had a few of those, though usually it's while you're waiting for the elevator. We're on alert, so you know what that means. Put the word alert on every computer screen. That'll really help us fix this.
Isn't this the Red Queen or something?
Yeah, that's true. She's
Got a flair for the dramatic.
She seems to be programmed to just fuck with everyone. Like, oh, things are going wrong. Better make it quite a bit harder for everyone.
Actually, come to think of it, the thought that the Red Queen AI is actually just programmed on dramatic contrivance is pretty good. Wesker, you have come back from the dead. Rather than believing you would be a valuable asset, I'm going to lock you out of the system.
I mean, it seems to have been, if not programmed, then at least, like, partially designed by Sergey. So...
Ooh, point.
I don't think that guy knows how to do anything that's not a dramatic flair. Alright, so this is the room where you die.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see that. Good God.
I don't... Like, it hasn't happened yet, but, like, the writing's on the wall here. I don't think I've ever gotten through this room and still kept first aid spray. So I'm pretty glad that they just put it right out in the open right at the start.
That's true. That's a nice... No, you fool! Waggle to survive.
Some of these traps I can understand, but, like, how can you not see that one coming?
That's true. That thing was glowing.
It was explosives hanging directly over the walkway.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for years now, Chris. You should know better by now.
And it was Chris. I like how they specifically show he's the one who puts his foot through it.
Yeah, good job, hero.
I wonder if they just, like, cover that on the training when you start working here. Alright, this is the switch you never step on.
Make sure to lift your foot 5 feet in the air, or else everybody's gonna have a real bad day.
Yes. God, how many training videos at Umbrella end with that phrase? Make sure to X, or everyone will have a terrible, no-good day.
Make sure to lock the doors to prevent a biohazard outbreak.
Please do not feed the tyrant after midnight.
Turn off the light, or the generators may run out of power and release all the monsters.
Oh god, did that actually happen in a Resident Evil?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Shut the door.
Oh man, that's a nice touch. I'm kind of amazed they let you do that.
And that's the only time. I don't know what this room is for. It's just got a bunch of explosive barrels for, like... I mean, I guess the self-destruct system has to come from somewhere.
Yeah. Look at those expressions. Oh god, just another Tuesday.
How many zombies do you think are going to be behind this door? I don't know, like 7?
Enough already. Oh my god, and more keep coming. Are the zombie monkeys breeding at this point?
Who can even say? Like, maybe they just got a really good deal on them.
If we take it out,
Ha!
it should open.
Sergey knows a guy. I sell you monkeys. Very many monkeys. Fresh.
The monkeys might be Umbrella's version of the McRib. Okay, so this room is, well, this set of rooms. This is a sort of a maze. I mean, it's pretty much impossible to fail, but you might end up, like, going in circles if you're not paying attention. Which I'm actually about to do, but I don't recall if it was on purpose or not.
I have to give them credit. This is not a thing I see that happens in many light gun games.
Yeah, you get a little bit of freedom for where to go. Not like that the PS1 game Survivor, where you just actually had full control over walking, and I hear that was terrible.
I could imagine, because doesn't that use the gun con?
Yep.
Wow.
I don't know. Did that thing have a D-pad on it?
I think it would have had to have at least a couple of buttons for menus, but yeah.
I mean, I was thinking they might have. Well, I mean, they probably didn't, but they might have expected you to like carry a
Controller
yeah,
for, yeah.
a PlayStation controller with it.
Oh man, just holding the controller in one hand and holding a gun in the other.
That is an option with the Move, if you don't have the navigation controller.
Oh crap, that's right.
You can just use a DualShock, and it's terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun. Okay, you guys just cheated. Straight up.
No, they just they came in from the entrance, you know, the room that already had like 8,000 zombies in it.
Huh.
And if you don't open that door quickly enough, the zombie just busts through it.
Well, that's a good touch.
Then you don't have to shoot the mechanism to open it, you can just walk right through.
It's a little more interactivity than you usually get from the enemies. Whoa!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that spider was not in here when we first walked in.
No!
Ooh, jeez.
Where are you all coming from? Whoa! Yeah, like that. That was pretty good.
Yep. And just get some broken glass on us while we go to the boss.
Where are we?
It's probably where they test BOWs.
I'm sure you understand the thrill of battle, and the rush that comes with the feeling of being alive after a good battle.
Another Umbrella psycho.
The latest in Umbrella's product line. Codename Talos. A pinnacle of biological weapons, all controlled by the Red Queen computer. The ultimate weapon.
I still can't stop laughing when I see that thing. It's Donkey Kong with a rocket launcher.
So this is what they've been developing.
Donkey Kong with full body armor and a rocket launcher.
Oh, that makes it so much better as a design.
And it's got kind of a Deathstroke look to its face.
Oh yeah, that's right. The dual mask, dual color.
Yeah, so if you don't already know the patterns for this boss, you're so fucked. God, I think the first time I played it, it was like 2 hours of retrying before I got through it.
I see why you brought the automatic pistol now.
And this is my favorite part, where it shoots a bunch of rockets, and maybe you get them all in one shot. Maybe you don't. It's like the pattern seems to be completely random. And sometimes they spread out really fast, and then, like, it's basically just playing catch-up. It's not the moment of truth. Like, we're almost done, and he's not.
Yeah. So if this fight goes on long enough, does he just destroy all the cover, and then you just take, you have to dodge or shoot down those rockets?
I was kind of thinking that the first time I played it, but if you notice those covers, there's like little holes in the floor.
Okay, more just pop up as it goes around the room.
Yeah, I think they just pop up off screen.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, I died. I'm sorry.
It's alright, that does demonstrate pretty well.
Honestly, I lasted a lot longer than I had expected.
So this is what they've been developing.
What do we do now?
This is what they've been developing.
We have to find a
Yeah, see, just dropped out.
That's okay, yeah.
Man, imagine being the guy who developed that system.
No kidding. There's so many things at these facilities that are just like, why did you have to do bioweapons? You could make so much money in other departments.
Obviously, they already have.
That's true, because, man, the bioweapon division doesn't seem to bring in dick all for profit.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much... it's pretty much just a money hole. Like, I think it said in the opening cutscenes for this section, like, they were embroiled in legal proceedings for, I don't know, getting a town nuked.
That's true. That would be the kind of thing somebody would have a lawsuit over.
That I can only imagine that would get kind of pricey.
Yeah.
Alright, so what you're actually supposed to do here is, as he attacks you, you're shooting little bits of his armor off. Well, as you attack him. I think each piece has a certain amount of damage you need to do to it first. Which is why the left shoulder is always the first one that gets knocked off.
Wow, his HP is just dropping like a stone now.
Yeah. Well, like we got pretty much his whole torso uncovered now.
That's true.
I don't know if you can blow his pants off. I didn't.
I really don't want to know.
Yeah, this is kind of a lot less interesting to watch than I'd expected because, like, if you're good at it, or, well, obviously, I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but if you
know what you're doing, it's just repetitive.
If you can survive, it's pretty repetitive, yeah.
I'm just worried by the time left. Oh no, that laugh isn't...
No, I think that we're gonna get his health down pretty fast now. Like, yeah, right here.
Okay, there's another form. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was worried that you were just going to be doing chip damage for a few minutes.
No, this is a pistol only run.
Oh god.
Man, I bet people do that too.
Probably.
I don't know why they would want to.
Hang back. I'll handle this.
Also, that rocket looked like it was just gonna pass us by.
Finish him!
And then somehow splash damaged you, yeah. Where did it even run into?
I don't know, maybe Talos made it explode because he's the ultimate bioweapon.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Unfortunately, Talos is out of control. The T-virus inside of its body will continue to mutate until even a god cannot control it.
He transformed.
I don't even...
Real form?
This is it. Let's take him
I don't
down.
know. It's like,
Do we have to finish
did not look like he had room for all of that inside his armor.
No, not at all. I'm almost willing to say this is not the same creature, but, you know, evolution in these games, so...
Yeah, it's
That did the trick.
every time there's a second form, it's usually just sort of like not really explained how it's supposed to work. So anyway, each attack here does a fuckload of damage. Like, those if you let those rocks and the tentacle attack, if you let that go on for long enough without shooting anything, like it can kill you in one round.
Yikes.
And it's actually kind of tricky because the tentacle stops, but the rocks are still moving towards you. Also, do you see his weak point?
Even the great Achilles.
Back knee. We're blowing the shit out of a zombie's back knee.
That's more of a tumor.
Alright, I guess. That's... Oh my god, it has a vagina dentata face.
It a little bit, yeah. I mean, if there is any place that it's gonna do that, it should at least be the place that usually does have teeth.
Alright, that's true. I can't fault them for that.
They've occasionally there are teeth that just sort of like entire mouths that just sort of sprout out of different body parts.
I'm
Stuff
gonna
like
throw this
that.
out there. Probably a better strategy with those laser tentacles would be to not move them all in sync, and maybe just like throw some chaff out.
Yeah, I don't know if those are supposed to be like part of his body or like some sort of Dr. Octopus situation where they're separately controlled.
For all those times we wanted the bioorganic weapons to handle radioactive materials at a distance.
They're done for. We struck a fatal blow.
The end of Umbrella is just a question of time. But
Yeah. He's still out there.
The Talos project Umbrella placed so much faith in had failed. However, Chris and the others were a little too quick to pat themselves on the back. It was not by justice or fate that they would prevail against Umbrella that day. No, it was only with my help that they were able to succeed. The only thing that can defeat power is more power. Ironic, perhaps, but the truth can be so cruel.
Of course, Wesker takes all the credit.
I did something, and it didn't even involve fighting a spine monster.
So yeah, I edited out a few extra deaths, but it still only brought it up to about 20 minutes. So, I mean, I did okay.
Seems fair to me.
Yeah. Anyway,
man.
let's find out what Wesker's been up to.
Yes, let's.
So yeah, I would. There's some competition coming up, but I would argue that was probably the hardest boss in the game. It's a toss-up between this or one other, which we'll see pretty soon.
Okay. We'll see that. Why am I talking like I know which one it's coming to be? We'll see that next time, of course. Maybe.
Maybe.